Hey everyone, this is Teresa from Base 10 Montessori, and I just wanted to make a quick video preparing you for the next grammar lesson. And the next grammar lesson is going to be the detective adjective game. Now, in order to do this game, you have to have a background with triangles. And so before you can introduce this game to a 5 or 6-year-old, you do need to make sure that you've been doing the lessons with the geometry cabinet and going over the types of triangles. And since I haven't shown that yet on this channel, I wanted to make a quick video talking about this preparatory part of the lesson. So when I do demonstrate this next grammar lesson, I'm going to be using Montessori Print Shop because this was the most affordable thing for me to have in my personal use. So I just want to make sure you have the links for what I'm going to be using in case you want to buy them before I give the lesson. I have both the labels and I have the triangles. And I also want to make sure that you have access to different materials that'll allow you to prepare for this lesson. To be completely transparent and honest, when I went through training, I had to go back and actually relearn all the labels and all the parts of the triangle and all of that stuff because I really didn't pay attention in 10th grade geometry. So I want to make sure that you are aware of this, that you also have the same opportunity to prepare so that when I give this lesson, you feel really confident about this. Because really this lesson builds on a totally different area of the classroom, which is the sensorial area. And since I haven't made a video on everything in my album yet, this is one that hasn't been covered. I thought this is kind of a tricky lesson to cover if I have not gone over the sensorial lesson on the geometry cabinet. So if you go to Montessori Print Shop, and I'm going to put links down in the comment section below so that you can link to the materials if you want to purchase them yourself. I'm going to be using the detective adjective game triangles right here. So you'll see that during the video. And you're also going to see a demonstration of these labels right here to the left. And once again, as I say in every video, if you're using printed labels, please use the print. In AMI Montessori, we only write in cursive if we are doing the writing. And you're going to see on Montessori Print Shop that there are printed labels. And over to the right of the detective adjective game right here, you're going to see cursive labels. Please don't get the cursive labels. That's not what we use in AMI Montessori. And you can get two different versions of these triangles through Montessori Print Shop. You can get ones that are already colored that will really tax your printer with a lot of ink, which is fine for some people. I have an inkwell printer, so that doesn't affect me too much. For you, you might want to buy colored paper and print these blank triangles. That might be more purposeful for you. So just keep in mind you have two different choices here. You can use a lot of ink for this one, or you could just use different colored paper, the red, blue, yellow paper. So just keep in mind that as you're going through these options, you might want to make a different choice depending on what kind of printer you have. So with that being said, those are going to be the detective adjective materials that we're going to be using in the next lesson. But I also want to show you some different materials for triangles because if you're like me, like I said, maybe triangles aren't something you're up to date on. So if you're going to search for triangles on Montessori Print Shop, you can have a few different options. You can get these 3-part cards. Now, this isn't how we introduce the geometry concepts in the primary environment. We don't do it through 3-part cards. We do it through the geometry cabinet. But since I don't have that available to show you, and I really want to make sure you have access to triangle concepts, I'm just showing you these 3-part cards that you can get. This one is free. And I want to make sure that you, as the guide, are up to date and feeling confident about your triangles so that you can be confident in giving lessons to your student. So right here, there is a free option right here. There's also 3-part cards on the types of triangles. Those are $3, and then you can get a booklet. So if you just type in triangle to the Montessori Print Shop website, you're going to have a lot of geometry options. And I'm hoping that this really might help you prepare for the grammar lesson so that you know what's going on when we get to it. They also have a geometry cabinet control chart so that when I get around to doing the geometry cabinet lesson, you will be able to follow along. So just keep that in mind that there are a lot of different ways for you to approach this topic if you're feeling like it's something that you don't feel super confident about or you don't have the materials for. So I just want to make that available to you. I just want to put that out there. And like I said, I'll put the links down below if you want to link to this, if you want to spend a few dollars to get a few different types of materials to prepare for this lesson. And one last thing I want to say is that I was really hoping to get this grammar lesson on the detective adjective out before Christmas. However, things have gotten a bit crazy here in my life. I don't know if some of you know, but I have a family member who's dealing with cancer. So that's made things in my life a little bit busier. And also, just the Christmas season can get a little chaotic as well. So I apologize that I'm not making as many videos right now. It's just been a little bit hectic. And my workspace has turned into a space for storing presents, wrapping presents, and all sorts of different things, as well as a guest room. So it's just been a little bit difficult to film lately. So I do apologize. I haven't gotten that next grammar lesson out, but hopefully these materials will get you on the right track. It'll prepare you for when I do make that video, and it'll make things really easy and simple once we get there. So with that being said, that's all I have to say. I'm not sure if I'll get another video out before Christmas because of how crazy everything is right now. But if I don't get another video out, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And we will definitely pick up where we left off in the new year. Until then, don't forget to like this video, share it with somebody, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.